planner friends, I am so excited for the Archer and Olive September sub box. I have already been spoiled completely. I know everything that's in here, but like, I'm so excited to open it myself. So here we go. So welcome back to my planner desk, and I will read the top of this. I'm sure others have been spoiled to you, but if you haven't, I'm glad that you get to watch it with me. It says, there's a magic that dwells above us. Every star, every cloud, every shift of light is a reminder that there is more yet to uncover. Let your creativity rise with the sun, wander with the moon, and let it be never ending like the wondrous skies. Now I will say, I'm not a huge celestial person. I mean, I was a Sailor Moon fan back in the day, but I already know what I want to do with pretty much everything in this box. So I'll try and tell you that as we go through. Because this box is big, I'm going to put it on the ground, and we will take things out little by little. Okay, so the first thing is always the spoiler card, which this is very pretty. A lot of times I'll use this as a washi cutter or like to help it can be a journaling card, but they also make great bookmarks, by the way. So FYI on that. I'm going to put this to the side just in case I need help describing things. All right, these are stickers. These are alpha stickers. And they are cut in a way that and the fonts are different, that it's like ransom note-ish. So I don't know if you can see the cut lines, but I will do my best to show you. So like there's that one, and this one's like more squared off. So I'm very, very excited. So you get a whole sheet of A's, then BCD. I can probably zoom in just a little bit. Oh, hey, mega zoom. E's, so you get lots of vowels, which is great. And lots of all the other letters too, F, G, H. And I plan on using this in one of the journals that is in this box. I's. And I love that the patterns are all different. It's cohesive without being like too matchy. JKL, MNP, whole sheet of O's, QRS, T's. I feel like we're on Wheel of Fortune, and they made sure that you had enough letters that went with the regular Wheel of Fortune letters. UVW, XYZs, and then you have some numbers. So that's really fun. I've never really been into alpha stickers, but since I know how I want to use these, like, I'm very excited. I just hope I have enough, but if I don't, we'll make it work. Okay, so there's that. Next, let's do the pens, because I know both of these are pens. Did I have paper here? I did not bring paper with me, of course. I've got, here, we can use this guy. I've got an extra piece of planner paper that I had to redo. I have not gotten to try the Calligraph pens. By the way, these sub boxes, I love the fact that they will email you and say, hey, just so you know, if you want to cancel, you need to do it before this date. And then some of the PR people do little sneak peeks beforehand. But even if you cancel, if they have some in there, like if they got, like you can still resub if you see the box and you're like, oh, I gotta have that. All right, so I put mine on the back. That's what I do. It was funny to watch other people where their preferred place is. So Sunset Glow. I've never used Calligraphs. I'm so excited. I've heard they're kind of like Tombows. Solar Flare. purpley clips. So yeah, I know I said last time, hey, I'm not going to be doing the sub box anymore. Well, that was a lie. Is it spendy? I mean, yes, but when you see what all you get in the box, you are getting more than what you paid for. So I feel like that part's good to have really good quality journals. Astro Blue and Stellar Blue. Otherwise, I'll forget to label them and I'll be like, what are they? What colors are these? Okay. Here we go. So let's put them back in order. Now I gotta look at what the order was. Does it tell me? I can't remember. Yes, Sunset Glow is first. Okay. I've never been a brush letterer person, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know how, I know it takes practice, but how everybody else can be so good at the brush lettering. It seems like so quickly. I know it's not though. Okay, so that's Sunset Glow. This is the Solar Flare. Like, I know it has to do with pressure. Apparently I haven't figured it out yet. But maybe now's the time because I just love these. This is Purple Eclipse. But I think a lot of times I will use the brush side more for like highlighting. Because the upstroke should be thin. And I got nothing. I got nothing. It's a nice purple. And then Astro Blue. It's okay, guys. I got Jules up here with me. Sharpie realized what we were going to do, and he was like, I am not about filming life at night. Astro Blue. It's so pretty. Then this one is Stellar Blue. Oh, Jules has said she's also done with me now because there's barking to be done, but they're not going to get too far without the human help down there. It's so pretty, right? It's so pretty. All right, these go back in the box. And then we also have some gel pens. Come on. I actually had bought a set of calligraphs for my art teacher friend. Because I just thought if anyone could find good uses for pens like these, it was going to be her. So now I have my own to try. Very excited. These are a set of 2 gold and silver gel pens, and this is a heavy box. If I can get it open, come on. Let's see, can I use my scissors and just... Ha 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 ha! I will not be thwarted. Oh, look how pretty that is. So, oh yes, okay, I remember. This one's the gold because it has the gold accents. The other one's silver because it has the silver accents. It's like they did it on purpose or something. These are like very thick, heavy duty pens. Like, we actually, this week, when I was doing a lesson, oh, is that, okay, that's just the jelly stuff. I was like, oh, did you explode? We were doing a lesson, and the poem that we were doing said, see a pin, pick it up, all the day you'll have good luck. See a pin, let it lay, bad luck you'll have all day. I was talking to the kids about it, and I said, okay, guys, we're talking about a pin, and I'd write it on the board, P-I-N, not a pen, P-E-N, because that's something that, you know, the kids don't really see pins very much anymore, or they think of a pin that you're, let's see, oh, look at that. I think you can see it. It's currently in a spot that I can't see on my camera, but I'm guessing you can. That's a very nice gold. Kind of bring it. Yeah, okay. Now I know I can see it. So that's the gold, and I love the suns on there. Could you imagine grading papers with this? That'd be amazing. Okay, and then the little gummy stuff on this guy. So yeah, we were talking about the difference in how in this poem they're probably talking more about. I was like, you know, I used to sew a lot, and I'd have these big straight pins that would keep the fabric together until I could get it sewn together. So then we talked about why it would be good luck to pick it up and bad luck to not pick it up. And yeah, teacher life. All right, here's the silver. Oh, I think the silver is very nice too. It's actually a pretty opaque silver, if I do say so myself. There you go. So there are your pens. And if I like put it over the marker, how pretty are these? So pretty. All right, so I'll put these back in the box for now. They won't be in the box for long. All right, what's next? Washi. Let's do washi since we have the paper out. And I like how they're repackaging the washi so that it's not taking up as much space. I'm sorry, decorative tape. So, oh, look how pretty these are. All right, let's swatch them out. Like I said, since we have everything here, I'm just kind of do a little swatch of suns. And I like that the metal accents are different because you could really mix these together and it wouldn't be bad. Like the styling of it goes together, so you're good. At least that's how I view it. Let's do the nice big thick moons and stars and sparkles. Yes, when Sailor Moon really first came to America back in the 90s, I was a huge fan. Loved Sailor Moon. Now they've changed the voices and not as big of a fan. That rip's really nice for like metallic washi. I'm interested, if I use my gift card, will it still tear? I feel like everybody else had no problem. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Also, I'm sorry if you've got a lot of glare. It might just be me because I'm in the room with the with the light. Let's see. Let's put you there. So yes, the washi box. I love how the washi box is now. So nice. So I think that's all I needed for swatching. We're going to put that to the side too. All right. Next is, I'm very excited for these two, collage papers, a day pack and a night pack. And I've been waiting to see how thick the paper is because I've never done junk journaling. I've never done like tear sheets or anything like that. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it with these guys. And let's look at day first. Oh, they're nice and thin. Like, they're sturdy, but I don't feel like they'll take up too much space in a journal or a planner. So, all right, here we go. think Jules is trying to figure out how to get back up here. She fell down the stairs. Not like hard. Like, usually what happens is she slips and her feet kind of go out from under her, and she wasn't like very far up, so it's okay. Don't panic. She's fine. But this one is just so unique. And then it's at the beginning. Maybe? No, not yet. And then I like these half ones. And the mountain with the campsite. And the swirls. Now we're back at the beginning. So if I remember right, it's 60 pages. She's still debating on what's happening here. Oh. Maybe not. Oh well. 60 pages, and so it repeats multiple times. I'm not going to do the math. Sorry. I'll pop it up on screen. I think 4 times. I think it's 4 times. So that's day. Here's night. How pretty is that?
You made it! Oh, Jewel dog. You are such a good girl. It's so brave. She's like, I am brave. That's a good girl.
And this was even after I trimmed her tippy-tappy toes. Sorry, I skipped a page. All right. Oh, these are just so pretty. It's a full one. Okay. Sorry, my hand is covering it up. So there's the beginning. So I'll go one more time. Flipping back. Oh, that was quick. There you go. Some of these images of the night sky remind me of the show Alone, like when they do their time lapse. That's so fun. I cannot wait. Cannot wait, guys. 2026 is going to be a fun journaling year. And I'm sure you're going, but why are you going to wait till 2026? Oh, I mean, I might use some of these before then, but we're getting close to the reason why in a moment. All right, now we have this big box. And this is a celestial pen holder. So let's see. I know some people who did like unboxings that I saw there, they said that they're always scared about these items because sometimes they arrive broken. We'll see. Everybody who unboxed it that I saw got perfectly good pen holders. So oh, and I did too. Yay. Oh, nobody showed that on the bottom. I will. At least nobody that I saw. So here we go. Look at that. It is so pretty. I may actually take this guy to one of my school buildings, specifically my K, or not my K to 3, my 4th and 5th. I think it'd be really cool there. But I never saw the Archer and Olive stamp on the bottom. Sorry, guys. There you go. It's very iridescent-y. Yes, so I'll leave that out for a moment. Now we are on to the journals. This box was heavy, by the way. This is a square journal. And if you know, you know. But if you don't, you don't. It's called a Sun and Moon journal. I already know how I'm using this journal. At first I thought it was going to have one use, and then I decided no. I know what it's going to be. I changed my mind. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. You would think as a musician I have better spatial awareness. I don't. I do not. But you think I would. Okay. 6 by 6, right? That's what they said. 6 by 6, but like my brain had it bigger. I think it's only because I've seen other people doing and probably the camera, but if you look at my hand, there you go. If you look at the box that the collage papers came in. There you go. I'll try to give you it that way. So you got this beautiful sun. Beautiful detail. Dot grid papers. Oh, this is going to be perfect. I'm so glad I changed my mind for what I was going to use this for. Okay, dot grid pages, right? But then, moon, black paper, dot grid, black paper. What? It's a double journal. It's a double journal. They only put the ampersand on the sun side. So just FYI, if you are very into ribbons. And there's no pen loop, by the way. So here's the spine of the sun, and here's the spine on the moon side. And they actually suggested, and I'm going with their suggestion, that you use it as like a morning journal and an evening journal. And just so you see how it's put together, they share a back. So that's, here, let me zoom out. Hello, Red Lobster. They share a back. So that's how it goes. Isn't that, it's just different. And I'm very excited to work with this in, I'm going to zoom back in, be ready, in 2026. Isn't that weird to say? But I think it'll be a great to just do a morning journal, an evening journal. I'm so excited. It's probably going in my journal bag tonight. I started keeping down where I typically journal and plan, like, hang on. Sorry, had an epic sneeze. Might have another. Anyway, it's the next journal. I'll tell you what I'm using this for too. So where I do my plans at my planning desk with you guys, obviously, but a lot of times I write in my journals or I cross things off in my planner down by my coffee table, on the couch, and this is just kind of my setup location. All of the plastic, go away. Okay, this is an A5. There's almost always an A5. And like I said, I know what I'm using this guy for. 192 pages. Ultra thick paper. How pretty is this? But wait, she's got a surprise. Like, I love the sparkle. It's just nice and sedate. So I'm going to be using this as my reading journal next year. And I plan on using a lot of the stuff here for the reading journal. And then she is iridescent. Look how pretty that is. It's amazing. So I plan on doing the magical readathon. If you've seen my reading journal, I can't remember if that one's going up before this one or not. If not, then you have something to look forward to. I plan on doing the magical readathon by Book Roast. Thanks, Tracy, for hooking me up with that one. And so it'll be the Aldia challenge and Aurelium, and it's like a role-playing book reading wonderfulness. I'm doing the novice path from now until the end of the year so that I can be more prepared come January. But yes, this is going to be my reading journal for next year. I'm so excited. So there you have it, my friends. My loot from Archer and Olive. It is pretty amazing. I don't have a link or for a discount code. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. I will tag a girl with plans who's Tracy, because that's who I typically use when I need a discount code. So I'll put I'm stumbling over my words because I'm just excited. So I'll tag her so that you can go to her channel if you need a discount code for anything. You can't use it on the sub box, but I'm sure if you catch one of her videos about Archer and Olive, she will give you all those details. But If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I hope you come back to see what I do with all of these things in the coming year. Bye for now.